Hello, this is Melody Brown. I'm a math teacher here at North Johnston High School, and I'm posting this video in case you weren't able to attend our virtual orientation. Still wanted to walk you through a couple of important things that you'll need before we start school on Monday. If you go to North Johnston High School's homepage, you can get to my webpage by clicking on Classrooms and then selecting my name. All of the teachers here at the school have a web page, so we're just going to go to Melody Brown since I'm the math teacher you have this first semester. And a lot of important information is on my website. If you miss the virtual orientation, then you will not need to worry about that top link there. But there is a Google contact form that I need all parents to fill out before we start school. This contact form will give me your name, your number, and your email address, whatever form of communication is going to be the best for me to reach you at. It's super important that I have that information. There's also information on how to join my Google Classroom and how to join Delta Math. Now, Google Classroom and Delta Math are going to be imperative as we go through math this semester. The Google Classroom is where I will post all of the assignments, all of the videos. The link to our Google Meets, which will be our live sessions, is from Google Classroom. All of the instructions and the information that you will need every single day is going to be on the Google Classroom. Delta Math is a platform where we will have some homework assignments, possibly quizzes and tests, maybe in a Delta Math format. So I need to show you how to get hooked up with both of these. Now, before I do that, I want you to notice that over here on the left-hand side, I have each one of the subjects that I'm teaching. If you are in my Math 2 class, you will see in the Math 2 tab that there's the Google Classroom code that you will need to get onto Google Classroom, and there is the Delta Math teacher code that you will use to get onto Delta Math, as well as a link to the class syllabus. I have these for all of my classes, so if you are in Honors Math 2, you will find the link for the Honors Math 2 Google Classroom, the teacher code for Delta Math, and the syllabus for Honors Math 2, as well as Foundations of Math 1, Google Classroom code, the Delta Math teacher code, and your syllabus. So it's all listed in each individual class here, but it is also at the very bottom of my page. If you scroll down, there is my Block 1, my Foundations of Math, the Google Classroom code, the Delta Math teacher code, and the syllabus. All of that is at the bottom of my web page as well. Another helpful thing on the web page at the bottom here is the student schedule. I would encourage students to make a copy of this, and then you can fill out this color-coordinated schedule so that you can see when the classes meet, when I have office hours, and all of that. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started with Google Classroom. First of all, you have to be logged into your student account before you can access Google Classroom. So make sure that you are logged into your Johnston County Schools website. Once you are logged into your email address, you can click these little 9 dots here, this matrix dot, and go to the Google Classroom from there. What you will do is you will click that plus sign in the top corner and select Join a Class. Here is where you put in the class code that you found on my teacher page. Okay? Once you join this class, you will have access to all of the videos, the assignments, to everything. We will use Google Classroom every day, so it's super important that you get logged in to the Google Classroom using the code that I gave you. Now, the Delta Math instructions. If you go to your deltamath.com, you do not have a username and password yet, so we're going to create that. So if you create an account and click Student, here is where you will put in my teacher code. The teacher code for Ms. Brown is 049911. Once you put in that code, and again, that code is on my teacher website, you have to select which one of my classes you actually belong to. First block is Math 1A, that's also entitled Foundations of Math 1. My third block, Honors Math 2, or my fourth block, Standard Math 2. Once you select the class that you belong to, you can put in your first name, last name, and set up your email and a password for Delta Math. One of the ways that we're going to be taking attendance this year is through the Delta Math platform or the Google Classroom platform. It could be that you have a 2-question Google Forms that you've got to complete for that day. It could be a Delta Math assignment you have to complete for that day. But completion of your classwork is how you get counted present for my classes. So it is so important that you go ahead and sign up for Google Classroom and sign up for Delta Math so that you can get started on Monday as we start to cover new material. As always, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to email me or to call the school. My email address and my extension for my phone number is also on my website. Again, please do not hesitate to let me know any questions or concerns that you have. I look forward to a great semester.